Behind the camera is Van, the Backyard Carpenters. We are baby boomers can do, and that is Jane. She's playing gardener today.
I'm gardener.
Right. But in a few minutes she's going to help me be the carpenter. All right, we are going to finish the door. All right, I'm going to go over and show you the door. This is the door as it is right now. We still got to put the Z part on it. It kind of looks like a barn, and it replaced this door. We took a chance. It's actually an interior bathroom door. We decided if we do it on all six sides, it'll protect it. It's warped up. It's leaking, letting water in the bottom. So that door that you see in raw form right now will replace it. Now, also back here, we're going to take that walkboard and we're going to make a shelf out of it. The leftover plywood we're going to actually rip into 12 inches. That'll give us 2 each. And then we will cut for shelves to go right there. So we got a lot to do. Oh, and let me show you one other thing. Today is the big day that I will actually start staining the top of this leaf drop. Anyway, the dining room table made out of cherry. I'm going to start staining it today, because I'm working on legs, and now that the raw wood has nothing on it, it needs to be protected. So I'm going to stain it. So I'm going to stain it and then rub it down, and while it's drying, I'll be working on the door, and then come back and stain one of the leaves, all right, and let it dry. Go work on the door. So that's what we're doing today. Now, if Jane gets a chance, she's going to work on that chair. First thing I got to do is thoroughly wipe this down. All debris got to be off of here. Alright? So I got to wipe it down. Alright? Now I got to wipe that down. Wipe this down. Make sure everything looks fine. These edges, they're going to absorb more than the top. So they're going to come out a little darker. Alright, so now it's just a matter of kind of going back over. Now, I'm not going to let this stay on here very long. I just want it to be a light stain to really bring out the grain of this cherry. Alright. Now, I am in an air-conditioned shop, which is going to help dry this a little quicker. Right. So now I'm going to wait about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to wipe her down. Alright, now I'm taking a clean cloth and I'm wiping this down. Oh boy. I make sure I get all the excess. Rub along the edge and this edge where this folds up. Alright. Flipping my rag around. These are just, it's called bag of rags that you can get at your local hardware store. I like to use the cloth, not the paper towel type. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I'll have to decide if I'm going to put a second coat on it, but meanwhile we're going to let this dry. But that's what it looks like. This, move this over a little bit so you can see it. How about this way? Like that. Anyway. Wrong way. And that's better. So now you can see it. Alright. I'll decide if I'm going to put a second coat on it. Alright, let's let this thing dry. Meanwhile, time to work on a door. Alright, so what I'm doing, yep, red light's on. Anyway, what I'm doing is I want to make sure that this woman stick that was left over, see the woman stick that was left over when I did my centerpiece, it's going to stretch across here, which it is. Now, what I'm going to do is take this and rip it down into 2 equal pieces at the saw. Table saw. I've made a measurement. Ooh, let's get my face in the camera. All right, I've made a measurement, and I need to split this in 2 at 2 3/4. So here we go. I didn't say so.
No, you didn't.
James behind the camera. Now, this is a brad nailer. Okay, it's operated by air. So we're going to be using. I did say so, didn't I?
You did.
Goodness,
Well, you didn't start with any way, so that's good.
No, and that's all right. These are 1-inch brads.
Okay.
So the way you do this is you open this up, feed this down, and the bottom slide it through. Okay. Now, since here in the south we have a lot of moisture, high humidity, and it actually collects in air tanks. All right, and I'm putting 3 drops. All right, 3 drops of oil in there to lubricate it. All right. Now I'm going to hook it up. Okay, going to hook it up. All right. And Jane's going to turn around and show that's what is called a pancake compressor.
Right there.
It's okay, but it just keeps building itself back up all the time. All right, now, what I've got to do is run around and get that one, the 1/6 that's split in 2. I got to go around and get one and measure the angles. I'll be right back.
And this is the door. We're going to have a Z on it, is my understanding. And then I will paint it red and trim it out in white, I think.
This is that 1/6 that's split in 2. Yeah, 2 3/4. Now what I'm doing is I'm lining up my speed square, all right, with this angle, okay, and it's gonna fit in this, all right. So I'm gonna do this one first. I'm gonna do this one first, and then measure that one. Then Jane's gonna put a thing of, well, I gotta go get it, glue. And she's going to brad nail this down while I'm working on the other one. Jane is getting ready to brad nail the other part of the Z, as it's called.
Yeah, I put the wood glue on the bottom, and then I've just been putting these little bitty nails in there.
What are the little bitty nails called?
Oh dear, I didn't have a test. Are they brad nails?
Yes! Yay! She gets 100 today. All right, so I'm getting ready. She's going to be doing some sanding on the door, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other drop leaf, and then I'll be back out. Well, I'm going to take down the present door so I can match up where the hinges got to go.
Right along. It'll be painted before long.
The old door off so I can get a hold of these hinges see where they sat, alright? So now I'm going to make a mark right here. Right there. It's kind of hard to do because this poor door warps so bad. Alright, then I'm going to go over here to the new door. Alright. And I'm going to try to match the line, so alright, so I'm going to go with that line.
Okay.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is go along here and match this according to the old door. That's pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, now let's go to this one. Alright. That's a little further off. Okay. Now, this is a palm router, right, and the way she's going to get closer so I can show you how to take this thing apart. Alright, you lift this up, it's got 2 locks, you pull that out of your way. Alright, then I'm using this bit, okay, so I'm going to put it in here, and I've got a 17 millimeter wrench just got to tighten this up. So I'm pushing this yellow button and tightening this up. Like so. Alright, so she's tight. Right. Now, got to make sure that little lock is still unlocked and slide her back down until she clicks. Alright. Now I got to run this up. Okay, I unlock that again and run this up like so. Alright, and then I've got to match it, alright, to the depth of that hinge. Alright, so come on, baby, going up. Nope, wrong way. Alright, so that looks like the depth. So I'm just barely taking anything off, just the thickness of that. That's all I'm doing. So we have an extension cord out here. Yep, okay. Do these first.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, these. Right. Oh, we gotta lock that down. All right, here we go.
Wow. You like that?
Alright, that's flush. That's
Yeah,
flush.
it is.
Alright, so I gotta do the same thing to the next two.
Okay.
Then we'll take it around there and hang it. Alright, Jane is now putting the screws in place, and what we did is we did the middle screws first. Alright, I lifted it up. Alright, we attached this one first. Alright, and then she put right there as I lifted it up. Now she's finishing putting the screws in, and then she's going to demonstrate how sweet this door fits. I think she just got two more.
Yep.
Just two more screws. Alright. And one thing that kind of a little different, I had to turn the air conditioner back on, although this door was off the hinges, right? And the reason is the.
Oh, you don't know.
Wait.
Both in here.
Yeah, we're both in. Anyway, the stain was starting to raise up out of this, I guess because of the heat and the humidity today. So I had to continually keep wiping it down. I just never seen that. So I turned the air conditioner on, although there was no door. Now I'm backing up, okay? And Jane's going to show you how sweet that fits. Look at that. Now it's just a matter of putting a doorknob and a deadbolt in place. Hey, how'd you do that? You so smart. Alright, so it's a good looking door. Jane's gonna paint it her red. She's gonna create her own red. It's gonna look great. Coming through. We have this wonderful kit for being able to put a doorknob in. So this is the doorknob, not the deadbolt. So I'm going to be doing the deadbolt next. All right. So I've already got where I'm going to mark out to route out for the plate. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. That pulled it in.
Okay.
What do you think?
I can't tell.
Alright. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Alright, all 3 sides have been stained with walnut. It just brings out the beautiful grain of the cherry. Okay, so we got that done. Alright, Jane, we actually built a door.
You did.
Alright, we built it together and we hung it.
And it works. Works great.
And it works. And then Jane's going to go forward just for a second so I can show. It really does look like a barn door now. Uh-oh, starting to rain. I'm going to have to put the camera up. Say goodbye, Jane.
Bye, Jane. Baby boomers can do.
Another time, it's raining.